Hey guys, it's Matt. I wanted to talk to you today about the monarchy and specifically the coronation of King Charles, which is right around the corner, and why I believe this could be the last hurrah for the royalists. Now, anyone living in the UK cannot help but notice the total apathy towards this event. People are looking forward to an extra day of work for sure, but that's where the excitement stops for most people. Now, I've been a Republican for years, but always was a bit coy about it, seeing as though the Queen was really popular. But with Charles, it's quite a different story. I think a lot of it goes back to Diana and how she was perceived to be treated by him and his family. Now, of course, there's two sides to every story, but the truth is, people love Diana. And why not? She was smoking hot and seemed quite a nice person too. Ideal for a Queen consort. And now we're stuck with this. Also, he's been known to get involved in politics, not in a traditional left right manner, but has shown support in the past for fox hunting, something that is incredibly unpopular with the public at large. And then there was the whole issue of the Black Spider memos, a reference to his less than orderly handwriting, where he sent many letters to the British government, including the Prime Minister, in an attempt to influence government policy and just generally stick his oversized nose where it doesn't belong. Now, one of the main arguments for having a monarchy rather than an elected head of state is precisely because they are meant to stay politically neutral. Admittedly, these memos were written when he was prince rather than king, but either way, the legacy remains. And I'm sure there's plenty of other reasons to dislike the guy, which I would welcome you to discuss in the comments too. And beyond Charles, what else do we have? An alleged paedophile, a woke Hollywood couple, and William and Kate, who are about as much fun as sand in your underpants. All in all, the future looks rather bleak for the Windsors, and polls increasingly reflect this. And to be honest with you, I'm getting a bit tired of the gaslighting from the royalists. They talk so much about, oh, we have to have the monarchy, we must keep the monarchy, it's so good for tourism. This is absolute nonsense. I mean, look at Paris and Rome, two of the most visited cities in the world. And what do people go and see when they go to these places? Well, in Paris, one place they might go and see is the Palace of Versailles, for example. Do they go there expecting to see Louis XVI there? Nope, he's long gone. And in Rome, what do they go and see? They go to see places like the Colosseum. Nobody's going there expecting to see Julius Caesar waving to the crowds as the gladiatorial games begin. And the truth is, even though many people might come to the UK to visit because they think they love the royal family and want to see all the stuff from the Queen, and well, exactly the Queen, not Charles, but they want to buy the souvenirs and all this, you have to recognize that for a lot of people around the world, they really hate the concept of the monarchy. I mean, even in countries where the monarchy, the British monarchy, does officially rule, they're not really that popular either. Countries like Jamaica, Australia, they're actively trying to remove the monarchy as the head of state in their countries, and who can blame them? And looking further afield, how many other countries are people protesting, taking to the streets, demanding a monarchy? You don't see people on the streets of Montevideo or Sao Paulo or I don't know Kinshasa or in the foothills of Tibet going out saying we want a monarchy, we want a monarchy. It just doesn't happen. People really dislike monarchies in general. This is all really they have left. And just looking at the coronation, I see one argument that's being made on social media saying, oh, well, you may not like the monarchy, but you're sure going to enjoy the bank holiday. Well, for most of us, that isn't really our choice. At the end of the day, we're either going to work the bank holiday or we're not. If you work in a place like an office, for example, and it's shut on the bank holiday, well, of course you're not going to go to work. You're not going to turn up at the office when there's nobody there and there's no work to do. So, yeah, we're going to enjoy the extra day off, but that doesn't mean we have to thank Charles for it. It's a bribe from the establishment to get us to enjoy the coronation, which most of us, I would say, are not really interested in. So enjoy the fun while it lasts, guys. I mean, look at these guys. Look at these people. The cringe is unbearable.